So, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, KiddXStarr, and then we got the CEO of the Carolina Cup, LukeAinsworthTN.
We can start over. We can start over. Hold on.
No, we keeping it.
We keeping it?
We keeping it.
All right, bloopers. We gonna have bloopers in this bitch. Facts.
Bro, fuck it.
I feel you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now. Hey, look. Despite what the community may say, chapter was fire. Look, and the only way if 212 give us some fuckery, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do this review again, and it's not gonna be fire. But
hey man, look.
So
stack with you. I done been hyped up too many times this year. You done played. Look, what's the author name? Let me look at the author name real quick.
It's Renji,
what's
I
your
think.
Name? Miyajima Reiji.
Yeah.
Miyajima. Mr. Miyajima. You done played with my emotions far too many fucking times. This your last straw, my nigga. Let somebody fuck this shit up. And I promise you gonna get the nastiest letter you ever received in your life.
Oh, bro.
I promise
you. Bro. I'm gonna let you know right now. If look, cause there's first of all, nobody knows where they at. Nobody. Not the grandma, not mommy, not Ruka, not Rat Dude, not none of them. Know where he's at, okay? If any of these niggas show up and interrupt this shit on this roof, I'm gonna be so fucking tilted. Like, I'm gonna be so fucking tilted. So before we even get to that, we gonna start with the poll results, cause it's a whole lot of cap in y'all rap.
Like, look, number one. Look, number one. Okay.
Yeah.
Number two. Okay. Number three. Okay. 4, 5, and 6. There are other characters in the series. Y'all know that, right? There are other characters in the series, because there ain't no fucking way niggas like come on. Look at me. Who voted for that bitch? For her to even be up?
207.
Y'all niggas have a toxic relationship. Y'all must be in a toxic relationship right now, because ain't no way somebody said, yeah, mommy, my favorite character. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Y'all must have been through the gutter.
1,126 people. But here's the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go the opposite way as Kid, cause how did 3,201 of y'all vote for fucking Ruka? Please let me know, cause please.
Hey, you know what? I got a gripe too. Cause how only 2,800 of y'all voted for Sumi?
Yeah.
Y'all lost y'all fucking mind.
Y'all tripping. And then 319 for Kazuya?
How y'all even like this nigga?
Like you know what I'm saying?
And then how did he beat old girl? Like, I get it, he's the main character. Usually the main character.
I mean, but dog, he barely beat her though. Like yo, like what does that say about your manga? Of your main character comes in 5th and he only has 319 votes. Like that's crazy. And to me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just do personal for me. Okay, Chizuru, obviously number 1.
Right.
Okay, 5,581 votes. Cool. You can go ahead and put Sumi number 2. Give her the 3,201 votes Ruka got. Then you could put Mommy 3rd. Give her the 887 votes that Sumi got. And then you could put Ruka 4th and give her the 1,126. That's my top 4. I can't fucking stand Rukia, to be honest with you. And it's not even like, we'll get into that at a later date. But this poll is really bananas. Like it's oof. Y'all niggas.
Yeah. I don't even know what to tell y'all right now. Y'all.
But for the most part, everybody's dressed pretty dope. I mean, Kazuya's suit looked like it's his dad's suit. It don't
fit.
Bro,
his suit looked all look. whatever, bro. Like he ruined it for me, bro. But like Chizuru, Sumi, Ruka, Mami, Sumi, all of them. Yeah. Pretty good.
They did it pretty good.
I'm still saying you could have voted for his best friend or something. Like
the grandma not up here.
Like y'all don't fuck with the grandma.
Like I don't.
What's going on? Like
bugging.
This the first one. This the first one we get.
Yeah.
And this is the first one we get. Out of 200 something chapters. This is the first one they get. And this is what y'all do.
Yeah. They bugging. So we're gonna move on.
We're gonna leave it be.
Yeah.
Hey yo, but in the comments, if you read this, like. Give us your rankings. Like, what would you do? Like, what if you had ranked the 4 main girls and stuff like that? What would y'all place them and stuff like that? And if I ever see one of y'all put Mommy in first place, you won't get a response.
Yeah,
you won't get a response from me.
I'm interested to see y'all poll. I don't gave y'all my poll, and that ain't it. Shit, I just read that. That definitely ain't it. So okay. Start off this chapter with him panicking, like he normally does. This is actually one of the chapters where I think it's okay. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because your grandma is normally the tough love, hitting on you, you gotta do better, or you're not good enough, and kind of ripping on him, but she's doing it out of love to like put him in his place, right? So she ends up doing that a whole lot, and then it's like he thinks it's about to be one of those situations, and then she just totally flips the script and tells him something she's never told him ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you could even tell by the way he reacted after the fact and before the fact, like that shit hit home, because he didn't know that she felt that way. And the fact that this, like, for her to act like this, she really must care about Chizuru that much. And she cares about him too, because it was about him. But the fact that he found somebody that can make her happy just as much as making him happy, and actually hold on to her potentially, because they're not dating, it really, really made her feel that way. And then now it's like deep down in him, he's like, fuck, there's no way I could be honest about this now. And now we've reached that being on, like, okay, we haven't reached
beyond that point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
At this point, it's too deep.
Yeah.
We too deep. We fucked up.
It's gone, because, and I don't think that's not me to say that Renji can't tell them, like, the beans are gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? But it was that small. I never thought that they were gonna tell her the truth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a damn what them hints said. Like, I wasn't being fooled by that writing. Like, but there was a small chance that they were the ones that were gonna reveal the truth, right? Okay, that is out of the fucking window now. Like, Mommy is still gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, but now at least we know as a reader for Kazuya and Chizuru, them saying something, gone. Ship is gone. Shit is sailed. You know what I'm saying? Like, after this chapter, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that are gonna put in the comments, because I'm in the Discord and stuff, like I see people, I'm sick of this, him groveling and crying. Like, this chapter actually, it made sense. You know what I'm saying?
This is a complete show of character development for Kazuya.
Right.
That dude has always done shit like that. And that's why people at first are going to see it like, he's doing the same shit. No, he's not.
Right.
No, he's not. Because look at it. He goes from literally soaking in, it's like, I fucked up. He's overthinking. He has all this shit running through his head. He's like, I fucked up here. I fucked up here. I fucked up here. Every time I do something, I'm fucking it up. And I'm like, I can't think no more. I can't. My head's about to explode. I know this is not the right move for the confession. I just can't do it. He's like, I'm just done. I'm done with everything. But then it's like, he pauses and he thinks about Chizuru. Of course, he thinks about Chizuru, and he thinks about everything that they've been through. He thinks about all the moments he had with her from start to finish of meeting her and stuff like that. And he's just like, no, I have to do it. Back then, that nigga would have laid on that floor and gave the fuck up.
Right.
It always took somebody else coming to talk to him to get him to do stuff. It always took somebody giving him encouragement and stuff like that. And these past few arcs and stuff like that, you see him slowly getting to the point where he's manning up. Like he stopped with the I'ma let things just be what it is. I'm not gonna do nothing about it. Or like I can't do nothing about it. Now he has these people and then have people tell him like, no, this time he does it his fucking self.
Right.
You know how long I've been waiting for this nigga to stop with the bullshit.
Yeah. And then
fuck this up, I swear to God.
The panel, this shit had me fucking bugging. He was like, yo, she's gonna disown me and she'll never recover, meaning like she's gonna die from it. It was fucking hilarious. When his mother, she was like, it's been 10 years, Kazuya. And then she was like, the last thing she said to me was, Harumi-san, are you lying to me about anything? And then the picture with a grandma's like staring at him, that shit is fucking hilarious. Like, I was like, yo, that's fucking OD. So then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that thank you really, really killed him. And then, you know, he thinks back to like, what did Mommy-san say to her and all that bullshit like that. And she was like, he's thinking back, that what did they speak about? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he got his mind off of the wrong things, because at the moment, whatever she said takes a back burner to figuring out Mizuharu's Chizuru's true feelings. So it's like, yeah, you need to figure out what the fuck she's getting ready to do, but at this time, you need to go find her and find out what's going on. Like, the miscommunication between them two has been at an all-time low since they both have gotten to this hotel. And it's like, it's not their fault. Other people have been in the way, but then it's times where they got each other's phone number just in case they can't say anything out loud, not using it. They stayed in the same room, not using it. They've met plenty of times solo dolo when they could have discussed some type of plan, did not do it. And in the past, before they came on this trip, that was not a problem. Like, they talked about everything other than how they actually truly feel about, you know, each other. So it's like, I was sitting up there when I seen him doing the thing with Mommy, I'm like, he about to go find her and talk to her, and you know what I mean, and
fuck it all,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
like,
you know, and then when it started to progress, he's like, oh, in that same panel, when he's thinking, when you see Mommy's face and she's like, and he's like, just what did you say to her? If you scroll down, he says, this definitely isn't the right move for a confession. So when I read that, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I was like, so now we're gonna push it off like another 5 chapters. And don't get me wrong, I don't want him to confess and her to say yes. I just want them to, like I said in the Discord earlier, 2 things can be true. He can tell her how she feels. I mean, how he feels. And she doesn't even have to tell him how she feels. I'll be okay with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
She doesn't have to say yes. She doesn't have to say no. But at least the air is clear and you know where you stand.
And then everything after that will be a clear indication to him that like she is accepting of it.
Right.
But she can't give him a definitive answer yet.
Right.
See, that route, perfectly fine, because again, they still have a bunch of shit that they have to cover. We talked about it last review, like in that like 50 fucking minute video that we had, but of how like if she says yes right now, it's not a yes out of like actually liking him. It's a yes out of the situation like is so dire that I have to say yes. Like, that's what we had talked about, because it's like if she says yes out of like out of the heat of the moment and not really thinking about it and stuff like that, it's just like it will cause so many issues down along the way, because it's not a true definitive like answer. I really do feel for you like this. Right. It's well, we so fucking screwed, like we have to actually be in a relationship for all of this to be okay. Yeah. So I'm with Luke. I don't want her to say yes. Yeah. I'm fine with that. But let this somebody interrupt this shit. I swear to God, somebody interrupt this shit, bro. If you interrupt it, I swear to God, it has to be the best way of progressing this story. Like I want an interruption that exposes them type interruption.
Listen, I'm gonna be
cool
real with you, dog. Nobody better interrupt shit. There's not no good reason. Ain't no like if ain't nobody dying, I'm not trying to hear shit. Like to be honest with you, like my man's was like, and then it was like, you know, and he's laying there on the ground and he looks at the phone and looks at the gift that she gave him when she said she was gonna apologize to him, and she says, if you'll have me, then I'll stick with you. And then he remembers the beach. He remembers the fake kiss. And then when they finally realize that they're neighbors. And then another line, and she was like, if it comes out that I'm a real girlfriend, won't you be the one that's embarrassed? So he's just remembering all the times like she's apologized and like been there for him, covered his tracks, built him up, and been nice, and he's just like, dude, like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Especially when he reminisces about the movie scene and she's crying in the room with her grandma. And then he's just like, you know what? I ain't no bitch. Like, and he's holding his cell phone. He's holding his cell phone in his hand, and it's like that panel is like drawn so fucking OD.
No,
like
I'm not done yet panel.
Yeah,
and the panel when he finally gets there and stuff like that. Like, bro, look, and then you have that one panel where it says, if that's all it takes to make me give up, then it isn't really love. Right. This nigga was dropping dimes.
Yeah,
this nigga today,
boy. When he's in the elevator with the hands clenched and he like, I just been running away. Like, I'm like, nigga, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting up getting hype. I'm like, yo, let's fucking go. And then he's like, yo, this is all my fault for not getting a grip. And I'm like, yo, he's finally taking
responsibility.
Yeah. And then he was like, I lied to my grandma. I gave her the wrong idea. I don't really agree with making Mommy Chan mad. When I read that part, I was like, fuck that bitch. And I kept going. And then it was like, even with making Mizuhara worry like that, notice he didn't say nothing about Rukia. I just want y'all to be 100% clear on that shit. Fuck that bitch. But anyway,
hey, yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, everybody that likes Ruka, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry he doing y'all like this.
Yeah,
like,
he didn't say.
I don't 100% agree. I only agree with it 50%.
Yeah,
but
yeah, he said he said he took advantage of that. He was like, and what's more, and then that's another thing too, because technically you're not supposed to fall in love with a real girlfriend. And he blames himself for that too. You know what I'm saying? And but he also noticed too, like, you do gotta realize your limitations, because even on the scene where he's staring at her in the bathing suit, he's like, looking at you now, I'm so keenly aware of the gap between us. The smaller it gets, the more I notice it and realize I can't hold you in my arms. I feel so powerless, knowing that if you were feeling even the slightest bit down, I wouldn't be in a position to do whatever I can for you. So anybody that's saying that this is just the same old shit, same old writing, the same old, go back and look whenever he got upset for fucking something up with her. Go back and look at the conversations he had with himself. It was all physical. He was just, oh, you're beautiful. God, that body, this, that, and the third. And then read this panel that I just read to y'all again. Like, listen to what he just said. It had nothing to do with her physical attributes, which is what made me, now even though Mamie was saying some fucked up things about him, not all of them were lies. He is kind of like possessive in a kind of like, I ain't gonna say weird manner, but like he does just think about, he's a horn dog. You know what I mean? It's just always about that with him, and that was a problem for Mamie. Okay, cool. Chizuru does notice it too, but this panel right here, that's growth. You know what I'm saying? Everything he just said, he was just like, dog, like, I'm realizing that never not being with you and not being able to help you, because he remembered all the time she was crying and down and all the things that happened between them both. He's just like, yo, not being able to do any of that anymore is like painful. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing about no physical stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was like, the days I can't see you, there's not a minute you're not in my thoughts. The days I can, I'm worried to death you'll come to hate me, because he's worried about you know what I'm saying, fucking something up. And then he says, but when I see you smile, I stop caring about any of that. So he was like, that's OD, bro. Like it's OD character.
It completely goes. And then like in the chapter 2, he says, right now, I'm sure I'm on my way to be turned down. I'll tell grandma the truth. She'll be absolutely furious. I'll be kicked out of my home. And then as for you, you'll find some good looking guy to date.
Right.
I'm sure it's going to hurt so bad I could die. It'll be so miserably sad and painful, to the point I want to destroy everything around me, to the point I hate everything the world has to offer. He's going in there facing the fear of rejection, facing everything that he could possibly lose by doing this. But at this point, he's like, he's ready to he literally manned the fuck up and is ready to handle the consequences and stuff like that. He wants this girl that he is absolutely in love with, not just physically but mentally and stuff like that. Because it's like, even if, like, it shows like, even if she goes off and finds somebody else, that's okay.
Right.
He's okay with that.
It's just
because
like,
at this point, he just wants her to be happy.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I was like, people gotta stop rushing this shit, because think logically. Like, there's no way she's gonna, like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, one or two things is gonna happen, and I think it's gonna be the first thing. Somebody's gonna interrupt them, which I hope not. And then number 2, he's gonna tell her, and she's gonna be so flustered with what he says. I don't think he gets a response right now, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot to take in, because it's like, think about something that you've known about somebody and you're content with not knowing it, and then they're getting ready to tell you, and you're like, okay. Like, your nerves start, like, because you don't want it to be reality. You know what I'm saying? And at this moment, she doesn't want it to be reality, whether you think that's a good or a bad thing, because everybody's not ready for love. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing right there. And it's just funny in that panel too, when the grandma's getting held back by his mom and his dad, like she's about to come whoop his ass. Like, that
like,
shit.
she really looked like she about to dog that nigga. Like, he about to get hurt.
So,
but
yeah,
it's, oh my god, this chapter just gave us so many good lines.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
just line after line. Like, when he just like, just look. Like, if that's all it takes to make me give up, then it isn't really love, is it?
Yeah.
When you really want something, you should put everything else aside and chase it. Life's more fun that way. You're all I need. I'm ready to throw everything away.
boy.
If I gotta make my dream come true,
Gas.
that's all I need. And I'm ready for he says, I'm ready for everyone to hate me. I want you so much, I can't stand it. I can't run from these feelings anymore. If it's going to hurt this badly, if I'm going to suffer this much, then it almost makes me wish I'd never rented you that
Boy,
day.
whoever drew this shit, boy, woo, this shit crisp. That shit crisp.
Bro, that nigga put his heart and soul into the chapter.
And then she just sitting there looking all goofy, huh?
Yeah. It's like, fucking this nigga like, what you doing?
Right. And then I was like, ugh, he about to confess all sweaty and shit.
And then it ends the chapter with, I got something to say to you, Mizuhara.
Yeah.
In front of a church.
And then,
but like I said again, when he drew them standing down, like with him standing at the start of the aisle, and then her standing at the end of the aisle and stuff like that. Then it's the church and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You doing too fucking much. Bro.
Yeah. That's hey, you know what? I didn't notice that. That's some foreshadowing imagery right there. Like,
I'm like, you doing way too fucking much right now, dog.
That's OD. That's definitely OD. And then, you know, to end it all, like you said that, then the faded moment, and then it's like, the feelings I have for you, the ache in my chest, those are real, even if it's all just a lie. Now, normally when he gives those previews, what he gives in those previews actually fucking happens. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give my review, and then we're going to end this video after Kid gives his review. I'm going to give this chapter a 10 out of 10. Straight flames. But I'm going to tell you right now, if somebody fucks this up, I'm raging next time we do a fucking review. I'm going to fuck off. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. This shit was straight flames. This is the best chapter in this arc. It is the best chapter that I have read since both of them went to that party. the movie post party.
Yeah, and then the not like
Yeah,
somebody line.
this is the best chapter since then. Like,
I'm gonna get, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it a stack too. If he fucks it up next chapter, I'm gonna let Luke have it. I'm gonna be here, bro. But I'm gonna let Luke have his piece, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you right now how I feel. Next chapter he fucks it up, I ain't got nothing to say to this nigga.
Yeah, I don't.
I ain't got
like,
nothing else to say.
I don't wait it long enough, bro. And that's the thing. Like I said, to just bring it full circle, I don't care about the answer to the confession, but by now, both of them should be. They're not self-aware to each other's feelings. There comes a point in the story where you at least have to be self-aware. They don't have to be together. He could tell her how she feels. Mamie could be downstairs right now telling grandma the whole fucking thing. It all blows up and then everybody hates each other and then we got the separation arc. But now they know how each other feels. So now it's about building, because to be honest with you, they have a relationship and a friendship, but it's not real, if that makes sense. He doesn't really know her.
Everything they have built up is all built up on a lie.
Yeah.
This chapter right here is literally going to be like, we're breaking that lie down and we're building a proper foundation.
Yeah, and that's all I care about. I don't care about the answer. I don't care if the confession is perfect. I want to see her reaction to what he has to say, because she's denying her feelings, not only about herself. She lies to herself a whole lot about her capabilities. She never believes in herself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all that. So I want to see that change. So like I said, 10 out of 10. Hit that comment, like button, share, subscribe. That's it for me. So you got anything else you want to say?
Stop doing this to me, dog. Crazy, bro. Stop doing this to me, dog. Chapter phenomenal. Best chapter of this whole arc. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for next week. I'm so excited for the next chapter. Don't play with me though.
He said don't play with me though.
Keep it stacked. You got a 10 out of 10 chapter. If you fuck it up next week with the next chapter that comes on, hell, you know what, bro? You can take a break. Take a break this week. Take a break.
Yeah,
take two
take
breaks.
Yeah, get prepared.
Make sure you do
for
this
that
shit right.
for that gas. I
playing
can't
with you,
wait, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm not playing, dog. Like, shit ain't funny no more.
Yeah.
I'm tired. It's 211 chapters in of this bullshit. I'm tired, dog. Don't do this. You hype me up to pull me back down. Don't do this to me.
Oh,
and like I said, what Luke got to say to you gonna be much worse.
Oh, it's gonna be worse. I'm flaming. I'm flaming. I'm gonna light that shit up. I'm telling you.
You gonna make me read this out of obligation, not because I like it. Like,
I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, like the chick from The Ring. You got 7 days till you die. Don't fuck with me, dog. We'll see you next Monday. Definitely. I'm out.